Hello, I'm James Burdi, one of the partners at Vishnick McGovern Malizio. And as part of our estate planning practices and our transactional law practices, we often prepare new deeds, transferring title to real estate into trusts, into limited liability companies, or just to other relatives within a family. Oftentimes, as part of this process, we also obtain tax identification numbers for the trusts or for the limited liability companies. These processes trigger a lot of mail, some notices that come to people. Some of these notices are legitimate. Some of them are somewhat suspicious, or should be viewed with suspicion. So what I'd like to do today is explain these various notices and what you should do if you receive them. First of all, if we've obtained a tax identification number for you, you will receive a notice from the Internal Revenue Service letting you know of your obligations to file tax returns. Now, if it's a limited liability company or if it's a trust that's going to have a lot of income, that is a notice you should immediately give to your accountant so that your accountant can use it. If we've done a trust in which we only put your home for estate planning purposes, for example, and if there isn't going to be any income, you have no reason to file income tax returns. Simply keep the notice, give a copy to your accountant at tax time for his records or her records, but don't worry about the notice. It's a rather ominous notice. Okay, anything from the IRS is ominous, of course, but you need not worry about it. The other type of notice you'll receive occasionally will be from the city register or from the county clerk notifying you that a document's been recorded against your property. Now, this can be frightening because people are naturally and justifiably afraid of title fraud. But that notice is really there for your protection. It's the county letting you know that your deed has been recorded. If you've been to us for planning and we have prepared a deed for you and recorded it for you, that notice is totally appropriate. Now, if on the other hand, you haven't recently signed a deed and you get a notice like that, there is cause for concern. You should contact us. You should contact the county clerk. We would want to look into it immediately to make sure there is no fraud going on. Okay. The third type of notice you might receive is a notice that comes in a very official-looking envelope stating that the government has recommended that you have a certified copy of your deed. And if you send us $95 or $100, we'll get that certified copy of the deed for you. Well, a couple of things there. First off, the government isn't recommending that you have a certified copy of the deed. The people that want to sell you one are recommending it. The second thing is, if you ever needed a certified copy of your deed, you can get one for $5 yourself, okay? Or we can get it for you. You don't need to spend that kind of money with that service. It is not a government notice. It is a service hoping to sell you on them obtaining a certified copy of the deed for you for a very, very large markup. You feel free to ignore that one. Okay, so of course, anytime you have a question about any notice you receive, we're here to help. Feel free to call us with those questions. Okay, thank you for your time.